Well, it happened. Minnesota Vikings do lose a safety to the Cleveland Browns and the new Kevin Stefanski regime, but it is not a trade for Anthony Harris. It is a free agent loss of Andrew Sendejo, a longtime veteran, joining up with Cleveland, signing a one-year, $2.25 million deal. Now, this might be the equivalent of the midline exception that is in the new CBA, but whatever. NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, not Ginny Garoppolo. Garofalo, whatever. I didn't watch movies in the 90s. Was in on it first. So I think this, more importantly, is another sign that the Vikings perhaps may be hanging on to Anthony Harris, because a couple options here. So losing Sendejo, losing J-Ron Curse. Now the Browns have a couple of safeties. They got Andrew Sendejo, veteran, in there. They also have veteran Carl Joseph, who, stylistically, they both don't do what Anthony Harris does. I think the Browns could certainly benefit from still ponying up number 41 overall for Anthony Harris. But now I think the Vikings are potentially running out of dance partners for a trade for Anthony Harris. So they may have to decide, all right, we're going to have him run it back, play on the tag, $11.44 million, which I would be fine with, especially since his defense has been gutted. Keeping one of your young superstars on the come up there, it's fine, as well as the Vikings could potentially work out a long-term deal. But also, they could just pull the tag on Harris, which would allow him to sign anywhere that he wants. The Vikings would get a 2021 compensatory pick factored in. So, I mean, that could be part of it. But Sendejo, I would have liked to have Sendejo back. And the fact that the Vikings are just having this veteran brain drain on defense, it's not good. It really isn't great. And even though Sendejo, even though he peaked in 2017, has never really been the same since that dirty-ass Michael Thomas hit in the divisional round, the Minneapolis Miracle game. I still think that he did bring a lot to the table. In fact, he was instrumental, ironically, bodying up Michael Thomas in the wildcard win down in New Orleans this past season. So I think leadership-wise, I think aggressiveness-wise on the back end of the defense, and also I think just swagger-wise, something that certainly could have benefited from. But now, I think the Vikings have clearly signaled that it is going to be a changing of the guard. And the fact that you do have guys like Sendejo, guys like Mac Alexander signing elsewhere for relatively cheap deals. Oh, J-Ron Curse as well. I don't know what it is exactly. I mean, is it Zimmer? Is it the Vikings organization? Is just that all three wanted a fresh start? I mean, certainly Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland, as well as former Vikings assistant defensive backs coach Jeff Howard being in power of Cleveland certainly helps with that. But it's just weird to me. It is extremely odd, especially since the Vikings took Sendejo back last year after Philadelphia let him go. But does factor in, could be part of the 2021 compensatory pick equation. Although the Browns could pull an Eagles last year, and they cut Sendejo before the compensatory pick really starts vesting. But whatever. But your thoughts? Vikings lose Dejo to the Browns. Unfortunately, Pendejo. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, put a little something to Venmo. Plus, this afternoon, we're having a live mock draft. It's only available for monthly and platinum Jeromes. Hit that white little join box down below. Figure out how you can become part of the clan. It's a lot of fun. Well, maybe not clan. Group of Jeromes. There we go. But until next time, Skull, production value.